So far we discussed the different modules and preferences, but we didn't talk about the windows yet. So what you also have is a window manager here in the Fibotrader, and this will allow you to save and restore window layouts which you have on your screen, to align windows, and to have some access to the different monitors. Let me show you what the window layouts can do for you. So if you go to the window layouts menu, then there's this little assistant here. There's nothing loaded or saved initially, but if you want to save the current window layout with the Fibotrader main bar on top, and then you have one chart window, we click on Save Current, give it a name, and we call it Default. Okay. We can assign a hotkey to it. Let's say Control-0 is our hotkey, or let's say Control-1. It's more proficient for a left-hand quick access. Control-1 is our hotkey for this layout. And we see a little preview even down here. We have the main and the chart here. Okay. Now let's say we rearrange this. Let's say we have two chart windows. So let's open a second chart window. With Alcoa, open a new chart window. So we align those next to each other. Get rid of the Explorer. That's it. And let's say we want to save this as well. So we can either go to the window layouts again, or we simply press Control-Shift and then a number for the window set. And let's say we save it for number 2. So there's a message, and it will state window layout has been saved at position 2. Can be restored by pressing Control-2. So you save the window with Control-Shift and restore it with simply pressing Control. So when we go to the window layout section again, we see there's a second window set created. It doesn't have a name because it was chosen automatically. Let's say it's a 2 charts, for example. Okay, name is saved automatically. Here's the preview. We have one chart with 2 charts. Neat. So if you want to switch the window sets, I now press Control-1. So we are back at the window layout 1 with FreeMCO. Let's press Control-2. Then we have the 2 chart windows again, and window layout 2 has been loaded. So this is a very cool way to quickly change different styles of analysis, different values which you're currently looking at, and very powerful. Let me go to the default again and show you one more tiny detail. There is, when you go to the little icon on each of the windows, the option to have it always on top. So if you activate this, you cannot bring another window in front of it, so it will always stay on top of the screen. And as a second option, you have to show it in the taskbar. This way you have it down here as a separate window. If you don't have it in the taskbar, only the Fibotrader is visible. So this is a good way to have a quick access to important charts. Also, what you find here in the monitor section or in the window section are the monitors, and you have the different monitors here, and most of them we already touched. And basically they are only displaying the status of the modules which are performing some tasks in the background. So you get an overview over the currently configured alarms. We have seen that. We have one watch list, but nothing is watched. So there's nothing happening here. You can see what the filters are doing, the emails are sending, what emails are sent out. We can see what symbols are currently loaded in the real-time streaming. So we see there's nothing streamed, so there's no real-time data coming in, and we just deactivated the interactive brokers again, otherwise there would be a true here. So you can see how many symbols are actually activated in the background. And there are some data vendors where you can have a net maximum number of symbols which can be accessed per month or at the same time. So this gives you an overview of what your status is. And the Fibotrader will try to keep the connections as few as possible. It will never request a stream twice. It will reuse the existing stream if you have several chart windows open. Then you have an API monitor. The Fibotrader has a TCP/IP API which you can use. It's not documented yet, and it is in experimental mode. So if you want to use the API, please contact us. Then you have access to messages, to the task monitor, and to the clipboard.